One of the homes of football, and what a sight it provides. I'm John Champion, and covering this game alongside me, someone who certainly knows a thing or two about playing at the top level, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi John, it's been a great buzz here since I sat in my seat. I think this promises something special today.
So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Kvaratskhelia is a player who can do some serious damage. He brings a lovely intensity to that left flank and thrives on getting into half spaces. I think his biggest strength is his footwork, his ability on the ball. He's just so skillful at going past defenders and getting good delivery into the box. This guy is really one to watch out for.
Okay, interesting. So let's get down to business. A little bit of jostling going on here. He was trying to make things happen there for his team, and it almost came off for him too. Launches it high, looking for width. Carlos, promising movement, and a much needed intervention that was too. Santos. Dembele. Knocks it through.
Paris Saint-Germain have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
It's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
"15 minutes have passed.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
They play it short. They get it away. It comes back again. Intercepts the pass. Forward it goes. Andre clears it this time, and they've reclaimed it. Looking for his teammate, and the ball's out of play. No, that wasn't the best of passes. Switches play to the other side, looking to exploit the space. And he gets it back. He's there to pick up the pieces. He's caught him there. That had a real sting to it. Ruiz. Marquinhos. Who can latch onto that? Cuts it out. Looking to exploit the space. Paris Saint-Germain not making much progress at the moment. Marquinhos. Carlos. Andre. And with that, the referee brings the first half to a close.
So both sides have drawn blanks, have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
It's 0-0, so nothing to separate them.
Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Lille on the ball, but not being very threatening with it. Carlos. And he's got away. Lovely control. That'll be a throw-in. Carlos. Still waiting for something significant to happen here. 0-0. Good clearance there. I think it's fair to say that defences have been on top so far in this fixture. It'll delight the coaches, if not all of the spectators.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Forward it goes, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Played towards the right side. Lovely bit of skill. And he'll shoot!
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Marquinhos. Ruiz.
Vera.
Skillfully hit. There it is.
They'll kick themselves if that doesn't turn out to be the clincher. What a time to score.
A resounding drive. I can't imagine he's hit any better than that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Paris Saint-Germain get us underway at 1-0.
Well, look, provided they don't go into panic mode, there's no reason as to why they can't get right back into this yet.
Giroud really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Could get in here. Plays it clear. Looking for his teammate. Oh, that's a neat escape. Plays it to his right. Andrade. You have to admire that control. Over to the right.
Well, there's no point in adopting a conservative attitude now. As long as they don't lose their shape completely, they have to throw men forward in this situation.
Ruiz. Marquinhos knocks it through.
Well, after that scare, surely they'll manage to keep the ball out of the danger zone. Moments like that are not good for the well-being of their fans, I can assure you of that.
Oh, well defended.
Lille need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Ruiz. There's the whistle. The game's finished. Defensed it tremendously well, only allowing one strike past them. You can't say the same for the strikers, though. Out of sorts and unable to put away their chances.
I've been in this position